Hi, Scorpio. Let's do a love reading for you. I have 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we're going to use to do a 4-layered spread to see if we can capture as much of the energy as we can between you and your person. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Magician, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Under this deck is the Page of Swords. So then we're going to get 6 of these oracle cards. So we have New Beginnings, Flow, Freedom, Flexibility, Trust, and Taking Risks. Under this deck, we have Potential. Let's get 6 of these tarot cards to add our 3rd layer. The 8 of Pentacles just wanted to flip out, so we will consider that. And so did the Empress. Wow, so maybe a lot of growth, a lot of work has been put into this situation. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles again, King of Cups again. Didn't we have the King of Cups there? We did. King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Underneath this deck is the 5 of Cups again. And then we're going to get 2 of these. So the Woman card flipped over. So we're going to take it. And the Man. Under this deck is the Medal. So just from the surface energy, Scorpio, I am getting that this relationship had not reached its potential. It maybe has or had a lot of potential, but it never got there. I'm getting that there was not a lot of growth. I'm also getting that your person has some regrets and that they were exposed. Something happened, your person was exposed, they have regrets, and it never reached their potential. That's the surface energy. But let's really get into this and see what exists between the two of you. So we have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, Trust, King of Swords, and the Man card. So it feels to me like a person came between the two of you. But in spite of that person being a huge burden on the relationship, I also feel that you still have trust for this person and they still have trust in you. And I also get that there's a lot of communication between the two of you. So this kind of goes with what I was feeling from the surface energy, that it feels like your person regrets something. And it feels like it was the form of a person that came in between you. It doesn't have to be an affair or anything that extreme. It could be a family member or a friend or a coworker or someone who wedged themselves in between the two of you. But I think because something was exposed and your person, it looks like your person deeply regrets it. I do think that you two still continue to communicate and there is still trust between the two of you, but it has added a lot of burden and a lot of weight to the relationship and to the situation, which I think is why it never reached the potential, or it has not yet reached the potential that this relationship should have had or could have had. So in your person's feelings, we have the Wheel of Fortune and Flexibility. So your person really feels like moving this whole situation forward. This person really wants to be with you. I think they're trying to think of creative ways with the Flexibility card to remain in your energy. If it does feel like there's a person who wedged themselves in between you, I think they're trying to figure out a creative way to really get you back, because I get the feeling that you intend to free yourself of this. And I think that they can sense that you want to free yourself of this. So they're trying to be creative about how to keep moving this forward. But there is a lot of weight in the situation. There's a lot of weight on you. This feels like a karmic situation that you're dealing with this person, that one or both of you had to suffer some kind of consequences. It feels like them, because they had some karmic debt that they needed to pay off in this situation. So your person's actions are the Four of Swords and the King of Cups. This combination is deep emotional healing. I feel like your person is taking action right now to heal. So they understand this period of darkness that your situation, that your relationship has gone through, and the experiences that they've had because of that, what they've put you through. And so they are in the process right now of doing that deep emotional healing. They're getting a strong emotional center. But right now, you might not know that. It might just feel like a period of darkness to you. In your feelings, you have the Six of Pentacles and taking risks. I feel like you want to look elsewhere, that you're kind of ready to move on. I'm seeing all these birds that are soaring through the air on your side with freedom and taking risks. So I do kind of feel like you want to go find someone else, is what this is giving me, because you're not seeing any kind of payoff for the efforts that you put in this relationship. We did see the Empress and we did see the Eight of Pentacles when we were shuffling. So I feel like you put a lot of growth in this. You put a lot of work in this just for your person to have someone come between you. So I think you feel like maybe elsewhere you might get rewarded for your efforts. You might get recognized with the medal for the amount of love that you pour into people, and that you want to advance your relationships. I think you feel like there may be someone else out there better suited for you. Your actions towards this person are the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So again, these are cards of milestones and investments and building. And I feel like you continue to build towards this person. I feel your energy still intertwined with them, but I don't think you're feeling it anymore. You're bringing them stability. You're bringing them this idea that you will still, okay, so how do I want to say this? You're giving them the impression that you still want to invest in this, but I think you're slowly unveiling even to yourself that you don't want this, that your actions are not exactly lined up with what you really want and what you feel. You continue to show up every day for this relationship still, but your heart and your soul feel like flying away and leaving. So they see you as the Magician and the Knight of Cups. They know how special you are. They probably also know how angry you are. I got that too. There's just this fire around the Magician's face here. Makes me think of anger. I never read the Magician that way, but I am right now. They know that you're mad at them. They know you want to release them. They know the amount of growth you have put into this. They know that the balance was off, that when you were sharing your love and being romantic with them and sharing your feelings, they know they weren't doing that back. For whatever reason that is, they see you as the one who has done everything, and they also see you as releasing them, which I kind of see you as releasing them too. So you see them as the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like you know how deeply regretful you are. I think that you're both reading the room correctly. I think that your person stabbed you in the back in some way or another. I think that they broke your heart. They left you in pain. There might have been a separation or a loss with this Five of Cups. They may have deceived you. They may have lied to you, and it was shocking to you. But now they're asking you to help them with the Six of Pentacles and to take them back. So you're seeing them correctly, because they do want you back and they are regretful. But I think they see you more clearly than you see you, because I think you're still showing up for this relationship, but I think you really want out and they sense that. So I think they're feeling a bit desperate with the Six of Pentacles. I think they're feeling a bit like they really want to creatively turn this wheel, but I'm just not sure how much success they're going to have because your feelings and intentions are to just move on. So their intentions are the Knight of Swords and new beginnings. They want to tell you the truth. They want to start over. They want to come clean. They want a clean slate so that this time they can tell you the truth, or whatever it was that they did that was a bit deceptive in the past. They want to balance this out. They want to correct this. That's what they want. But your intentions are the Three of Wands and freedom. So you intend to do nothing. And in fact, you secretly, not so secretly perhaps, just want to get out of there. You're still showing up. You're still going through the motions, as they say, but you want out. These are your intentions. Your intentions are to anticipate your escape. I think that you are maybe even planning your escape without even knowing it. I think that the reason you stay with the Seven of Pentacles is because of the history and the memories that you've made with this person. The Seven of Pentacles can often be a card of memories and reminiscing and dwelling, but it also can be a very bittersweet card because you're just standing there waiting for something to happen when it never does. So you feel like nothing is happening with this person, and that's why you want out. You feel like it's never going to change. What the cards are telling me is that you feel like nothing is changing because you can't see that it's changing. Your person is healing. They're doing that deep emotional healing, but you can't see that. So that's why you feel like nothing is changing. And they definitely intend to be completely honest and start over new. But that's going to be up to each of you to decide if whatever they did in the past is a deal breaker, or if you can recover from that. But they really do have this clean intention of healing and coming forward in the right way. And you can't see that. So it may be that you would change your mind if you knew how deeply this person was healing, but it may be that you wouldn't. So it doesn't matter, but I'm just giving you all the information. But I can see that you want to move on. I can see that you do. So let's look at what keeps you together. We have the King of Cups, Flow, Knight of Pentacles, and a woman. So there may be a person, an actual person who keeps you together. For example, it could be children or a child. There could be mutual friends involved who keep urging you to stay together. So there is a person. It could be even a therapist, a counselor who is helping keep you together. So this person could mean a lot of different things. But with the King of Cups and Flow, there is still a whole lot of love that exists between the two of you. It's very clear how much you love each other and how loyal you are to each other, at least starting now, according to your person. So I think with this Flow card, there is sort of a calling here for you to keep things kind of lighthearted while your person adapts to their healing. Your person is changing. Things are coming in. There's light and healing coming in with this Flow card. Devotion, loyalty. Your person really wants to do the hard work of healing. Healing is never easy. But your person here, Scorpio, really feels like you are worth all this healing, and they're deeply regretful, and they want this to work, and they want to come clean, and they want to move forward in a positive way. And the cards are saying you can trust that. But again, you can't see that because they're in the middle of healing. They haven't really started coming towards you yet because they're still healing. But I still see you wanting to fly away. But maybe this information will help you to make a different decision. But of course, the decision is yours. Whatever this person did, only you know if it's a deal breaker or not. But if you knew that they were healing, maybe you would take them back. So there you go, Scorpio. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.